Welcome to Steam's The Best of 2018. Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is Mr. Orange, and as you can see here on the screen, my friends, Steam was nominating was saying who are the top sellers, who are the top new releases, the top selling VR games, or the top early access credits, and even a new what are the most simultaneous players in which game. Very interesting. So in this video I'm going to show you we're going to click on those different categories and we're going to discuss a little bit the games within, and I hope you're going to have fun. And if you enjoyed my video, leave me a subscription or a thumbs up, and also always a commentary is appreciated, since I love the engagement with the community. This is what makes the most fun for me, having the engagement with the community. Let's jump to the top seller. So here are the top 100 games as measured by the gross revenue this year. The problem is here a little bit that Steam is actually not telling us how many copies are sold of one game, and it's also not really clear of the gross revenue this year. I mean, this is also not related only to the copies that are sold, but also to the price of a game, for example. And I'm not sure if, for example, microtransactions, DLCs count also in this gross revenue this year. So very interesting. I was looking everywhere to find more information on this, how Steam is really measuring their platinum, gold, silver, bronze. But I didn't find anything, so I'm very much interested. If you have more information on this, then write it in the commentary sections. You can also post links there, so I'm absolutely open to this, and I actually like this. So yeah, give me your information for this. So the platinum games: Assassin's Creed, Civilization. And by the way, this is also good to find the best games very quickly, even during the winter sale. If you wanted to look for some nice games and you're completely lost in all those games they have on Steam, then it's very good to you go here and you check. You see nice offers, nice deals on games on the winter sale. So, but put this aside. So what is now the platinum? Let's come back to platinum. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This game was actually selling really good, and it was that's interesting because this game also came out on the Ubisoft launcher, and there it was mostly much cheaper. You could get cheap keys, etc. But I think this is only counted for the games that are sold on Steam. So very interesting that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is one of the most popular games in 2018. And yeah, also for a little side note, a lot of the great games are not coming out anymore on Steam. So we think about Black Ops 4, we think about Fallout 76, and we think about Destiny 2, and some games also coming for the Microsoft shop. So this is also therefore the picture, let's say, is not complete. It's not a complete picture for all the PC games, and that's it. It's a shame. It's a shame, since we have so many launchers. So also Fortnite is of course not there, because Fortnite would have been maybe with all the microtransactions even be one of the #1 games here. So that's this only counts for Steam, and it's then interesting to see that so many Ubisoft games are actually on the list. So Ubisoft is still an absolutely major publisher and developer, and and one of the major biggest important companies even on Steam. I mean, that's very important to note. So yeah, where did I stop? Counter-Strike, of course, and Monster Hunter, of course, too. I also bought this. You can see everything that is in my library. Rainbow Six still. So that's very interesting. It's a game that is so popular. It's still on the Platinum Best 2018. Warframe, even it's a free-to-play game. It made a lot of money. So that's very interesting to see. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, of course. Far Cry, as I said. Dota, also free-to-play game, and also is on the Platinum. Also very interesting. And the old okay, it's not Skyrim, it's just the Elder Scrolls Online, Rocket League, Grand Theft Auto 5. So nothing new. We all know these games. We've heard them 1,000 times. We know those games, my friends. And Gold is more interesting. So Kingdom Come Deliverance, I expect it to be a bit more successful. I don't know now how many copies. I don't know how much money they should have made to get the gold status. It's very difficult. I said it before. Path of Exile, another free-to-play game. Also very interesting. Made the same money than Kingdom Come Deliverance. So free-to-play game is the same successful like a not free-to-play game. Jurassic Park Evolution. Now, very good deal. One of the best deals. 75% down. I made a video on my channel. You find it. Still Arc, classic, Black Desert, a game that very much disappointed me. Looked so good, while the game is hyper boring. Then Warhammer, Total War Warhammer, a classic, and Assassin's Creed Origins, still 2018. I don't remember. Yeah, it was released in 2017, but still in 2018. So popular was this game. It's very good. It's very good. Dead by Daylight, The Witcher, also a classic. You can see here, release date 18 May 2015, still one of the major titles. Divinity Original Sin 2, Stellaris, and City Skyline. So all the classics. Let's jump to the silver. In the silver we have a Dragon Ball, we have Tomb Raider, we have a Dying Light. Dying Light, also a very good game. Final Fantasy 15, still on. Team Fortress 2, also a Valve game, free to play. So from 85% down to free to play. Okay, that's really weird. So then it's 100%, I don't get it. And then we have Reft, that's a new entry, was also released, I think, yeah, in 2018. No Man's Sky, also classic Subnautica. Ghost Recon Wildlands, another Ubisoft game. Scum, a new entry. Warhammer Vermintide, War Thunder, classic free-to-play. You see, from 2013 and still in the silver, so very popular game. And Fallout 4, of course. Frostpunk, The Forest, Euro Truck Simulator classics. And in the bronze we have classic Tomb Raider, also still very popular. 2016 was the release. And Final Fantasy 14 online. Deep Rock Galactica, okay, that's interesting. I have it on my wish list. For Honor, RimWorld, Smite, Crew 2, a game extremely unsuccessful if you compare it now with the other Ubisoft games. So it came out in 2018 and it's only in the process. Not very successful. Artifact, so also not very successful. Steam Valve game actually. It's only process and it came out in 2018. So they have to do something on this game to make it more successful. I don't know what, but they have to do something. And the first VR game. No, sorry. That's the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition. It always looks like the VR version of it. Yeah, well, Warship Factory, an indie game, very interesting. Bless Online. I think I have to take a look of this game, so it's also free to play. I'm going to take a look. Payday, classic. They are billions. Only Prosa. I would have thought this would have been, but more successful. Classic like Civilization, still in. Shadow of War. Came in 2017. Football Manager, Surviving Mars, I just bought. And then The Division, also Ubisoft Classic. Terraria, also still in. So came from 2011 out, so it was then in early access, but it's still in. And then, of course, Farming Simulator, Sims, Garry's Mod. Oh my god, Garry's Mod still in this game. I can't believe it. 2006 and this game is still in. And Nier Automata 2017. I would have expected this would be more successful. Call of Duty World War II, also not very successful if you look here. Hunt 2 came in 2018, actually very unsuccessful. If you say this is Bronze and Hunt was coming out in 2018, very unsuccessful. Dark Souls also very unsuccessful for the standards of Steam, I would say, for the standards of those series, of course. Darkest Dungeon, The Hunter, also not so successful, came out in 2017. XCOM 2, 2016 came out. Oh, it's already this old, sorry. Yeah, and then all the NBA 2K games, Don't Starve Together. I'm not mentioning now all the games. 2 Point Hospital came out in 2018. It's okay, successful, I would say, for this kind of game. House Flipper, this was very successful, actually. I don't understand why this game is so successful. But some people might have fun. Armor Classic, Watch Dogs, Stardew Valley. And here, Nino Kuni, also not so successful. It came also out in 2018. And Soul Calibur, also not so successful. That's sad, yeah. That's it. So those are the best games, my friends. But the video is not over. Please stay tuned. So top new releases. So those are the top new releases that came out in 2018, and it's very interesting because there you actually find a lot of games that you might have missed. And I'm going to show you which games I'm definitely willing to buy. So for me, top new releases, I kind of classed, I want to buy this, still a bit too expensive. Celeste, also I want to buy this, still a bit too expensive. And then some other games that I'm not interested in. And then in February came out Desolate. This looks actually interesting, but only has mixed reviews. So Chrono Trigger came also out. Yeah, that's already a bit older. The Metal Gear Survive was not really a popular, not really a good game, let's be honest. So then Secret of Mana came out. I bought it, was a bit disappointed. Of course, you can only be disappointed by a game that's so full of nostalgia. We Were Here too, interesting game, I have it on my wish list. Actually, it's now only 5 years. Hunt came out this year. And Puyo Tetris, that's a game I want to buy. I really so much want to buy it, but I always think the price is too high for me. Kingdom Come Deliverance came also out this year, and Dungreed, interesting. Then in March, we had the major release with Far Cry 5, Surviving Mars, Ni no Kuni, Revenant of Kingdom came out, Heroes of the Hammerwatch, some people might have missed this game, Darwin, yeah, this game, I think it was okay, I played it, but yeah, wow. Warhammer Vermintide 2 came out, Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy 5, Windows Edition 15 came out, so I bought this too. Then in April, the best game I was waiting for, Skyrim VR comes out. I'm going to play this today again because I love this game. And then in May, we had the major release of Far One Sales. Looks interesting. The new Dark Souls remastered we had. And then we had Agony, a game that got very difficult reviews. Then Raft came out, and we had Beat Saber, a game that is not going to sale. How is this possible? I want to play this game. It's just not going to sale. Oh my god. House Flipper, popular game, obviously. In June we had Budget Cuts finally coming out. The new the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, Islands of Nine, we had coming out. This was actually not so popular than I expected it. Crew 2, Vampire came out, and then a game I completely missed, Soul at Stake. I completely missed this game. And then Jurassic Park World came out. In July, we had Clicker Heroes 2 coming out. Very interesting. And then Banner Saga 3, and then some other games, not so interesting for me. Universium in August. I may upload a trailer for this game. Mist Survival came out in August. Overcooked 2 came out in August. And Graveyard Keeper came out. Strange Gate came out, one of the first reviews I was making a video to here on Steam on my channel, so check it out if you're interested. And then Yakuza came out, Scum came out, a football game, 2 Hospital came out, Scriptum. In September, finally the first episode of Life is Strange 2 came out. Sorry. And then we had Shadow of the Tomb Raider coming out also in September, good game. Dragon Quest 11 and Crosscode finally came out, also a game I still have on my wish list. I want to buy one day. October we had the best-selling game actually coming out, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Soul Calibur also came out. Call of Cthulhu came out, and World of War had a very difficult start. Return of Obra Dinn, a very popular game. One day I'm going to buy it, but 16-17 years is now too much for me. I'm going to buy it when it's on on sale. Then in November, Sunset Overdrive finally came to Steam. We had the new Witcher game coming out. We had Hitman 2 coming out, and the new Wolf card game coming out, and then the farming simulator, football simulator, and Walking Dead, also a game that had a bumpy start, and I don't know where it's going to. And then Darksiders 3. And in December, we had Atlas coming out, Mutant, very positive now, interesting. Kingdom 2 Crowns, a game that I'm very much interested in, but I'm going only to buy it on sale. Insurgency Sandstorm, and Just Cause coming out. And this game, Guyan 3, never heard about this. This looks actually nice. This is a game, for example, I completely missed. Well, maybe related to the Chinese, that I can't understand what is written there. And then, my friends, the next category, very quickly, virtual reality best of 2018. Pavlov, absolutely top game. Super Hot, Arizona, well, that's a casual game, I would say. The job simulator, Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, Hand Grenades, also game a little bit overrated, my personal opinion. Fallout VR, Skyrim VR, Onward, Beat Saber, Gorn, and Orbus. I never played this, so those are the best. One of the best games. And then for VR, and then Doom VR, also very popular. Standout, very popular. That's happy to see. Sirento popular. Raw Data popular. So these are actually already a bit older games. So Zero Caliber, a game I definitely wanna play the full version. So if a developer sees this, you know where my Steam Creators group is. Virtual Desktop, one of the first VR desktop manager programs I was playing or was using, very, very good. And then Silver, yeah, I guess then Silver, the revenues are going very low here. So because VR games have, in general, had low revenues, but there's still new games coming out, so that's good to see. So very nice to see that effect too. Audio Shield I didn't like so much. In Depth is on my wish list. The Talos Principle also my wish list. Vital on my wish list. Duck Season, that looks still very interesting. Greed, a boxing game. LA Noir came out. And then Blade and Sorcery is a very interesting looking game. And then the Moss, also very popular. And Series Sam, The Last Hope. And then the Bronze, I guess those games didn't sell really, really good. So the second version of The Gallery, Contagion VR, has a very good demo, but the controls were not so good. A Ubisoft VR game, also very interesting. Accounting Plus, Accounting is actually, the demo was very, very cool. One day I'm going to play this game. Tales of Glory, I made a video about this already. Warders is very interesting, from the same people that make Standout. Contractors, I made a lot of videos now about it. This is a very, very good game. And 11 Table Tennis, also very, very good in my personal opinion. Then the Arc VR game, Fate, of course. Hollow Point, very good. And the blue still on my wish list. Batman Arkham VR. Get there, cheap key for this game, because it's worth like €5 maximum. It's a very nice experience. And then we have some older games, and Someday is also very good. And then we have the top releases on VR in 2018, so I'm not going through the list again. Maybe just to highlight Skyrim, Beat Saber, Blade and Sorcery, War Dust, Compounds, good. In Depth, very interesting. That's it. And then, my friends, we have the top early access graduates. Top games that left early access in 2018, as measured by gross revenue this year. This year, not before. That's very important. So that's actually a good indicator to show a game that was not in early access for hundreds of years, like a Daisy, for example. So then you see actually games you didn't even know they were in early access, but they left. So maybe to highlight Dead and Cells, Rust, finally. Conan Exiles left too this year, interesting. Subnautica and The Forest, and Northgard. Northgard also a very good game. So I can recommend Northgard and Dead Cells, and Subnautica, sure. Rust, yeah, you know the game. Wallpaper Engine, yeah, it plays too much around with your operating system. Take care of it there. Then we have in gold we have Crosscode, very interesting game, and Earthfall Invasion, absolutely recommended. H1Z1 Battle Royale, sorry, total fail. I expected the survival version coming out one day. No, they didn't. Not talking about this game anymore. It's, yeah, no interest in promoting this game anymore, of course. And then we have in silver, let's go. Oh my god, so many games I never heard about it. So many games I never heard about it, my friend. So maybe what might be interesting here. And let's come to the last category, the most simultaneous players. So that's very interesting. So over 100,000 simultaneous players. Path of Exile, PUBG, Rainbow Six, Monster Hunter, Grand Theft Auto, Team Fortress, Dota 2, Warframe, Counter-Strike, Realm Royale. So very interesting entries. This game, Realm Royale, never played this, and Monster Hunter. Over 50,000 simultaneous players, and that's Ring of Elysium, a Tencent game, and Atlas. Okay, that's funny. Gary Small, of course, and Jurassic Park World, also so successful on the start of the game. Very interesting to see. Kingdom Come Deliverance was also very successful. Civilization, nothing new here. Subnautica, also very successful, interesting. Payday 2, of course. Assassin's Creed Odyssey had also a very successful start. And No Man's Sky was coming back from the dead. That's very interesting. And Far Cry 5, of course, had also a very successful start. Artifact started very nice as well. And Warhammer Vermintide, I always have problem with this name, I don't know why. Rocket League, yeah, it's and Scum was having also successful release. So, and Stardew Valley Farming Simulator, Civilization. So a lot of games that are always very, very much in the high top simultaneous player ranks, and then we have some games that just had a successful start. Over 25 simultaneous player, and then you see some medium successful starts. Skyrim is still in, yeah, The Forest, RimWorld, Fallout, and even the old Counter-Strike, from 2000. Had over 25,000 simultaneous players, you see. Total Accurate Battlegrounds. Okay, never heard about this game. And then, yeah, Left 4 Dead also still at 2025. So you see actually also a lot of classics here. A lot of classic games that came back for I don't know what reason. Even DayZ had 25,000 successful players in 2018. So everyone testing the new update whether it's good or not. So Chinese Parents, also 25,000. That's good for a Chinese game. Conan Exile, not so successful actually. Euro Truck Simulator, also an old game from 2015, but still had so many players at the same time. And then Final Fantasy 15, not that successful actually, only 25,000 players. So that's actually failed on PC, you can say it like this. Sorry to say. And then Shadow of the Tomb Raider, also not very successful, only with 25,000. And then the Elder Scrolls Online also has problems to come back. Over 15,000. Now we see some more. Yeah, Sniper Elite 4 also not so successful. Call of Duty, very unsuccessful actually in 2015. Okay, it has in 2017. It had much more simultaneous player. Vampire, interesting to see for this RPG choices matter story game. They are billions. Then Ghost Recon Wildlands, also from 2015, still having 15,000, like Division 2, Dark Souls, and Raft, Quake, Dying Light, even also 15,000 successful simultaneous players at the same time, and it's also a game from 2015. So this is actually a game where I've changed my graphic cards at this time. Assassin's Creed Origin, For Honor were still successful for 2018 because it was a game that was crashed also by critics a lot, by the players. Graveyard Keeper, nice to see this game there. Factory, also interesting. Surviving Mars, also successful, 15,000 simultaneous player. Enter the Gungeon, so some indie games. Nice to see those indie games. And even Dark Souls, 15,000, but yeah, came out in 2018. I think that might disappear. And then the Age of Empires, the HD edition of Borderlands, some classics. So very interesting. All right, my friends, that's it. This has been the best of 2018s. What do we conclude from this? Yeah, it's a good list to find some games that you might have missed, to find games that the community liked a lot, to find maybe good offers now during the Steam Winter Sale. Therefore, it's also good that Valve was actually bring us the best list now also during the Winter Sale, so you can make the link between good deals and good games. And yeah, the community never lies, but of course here not all the games we had on PC are here included. Fortnite, for example, is not there, Call of Duty is not there, and Fallout 76 is not there. So it's a bit difficult to see it as an overall best PC games best PC games award system. So it's much more for best Steam games, best games on Steam. That's it. So okay, thank you very much for watching, my friends. Have a wonderful day. See you.